You know, I had my message for as we exist. We talked about existing last week, and then we were going to carry it on for 3 more weeks or however long. And Thursday afternoon, I meet with 10, 11, I think 11 other pastors, and we're going through Experiencing God. How many of you have ever been through Experiencing God? It's a great study. We're going to take the church through it, or we're going to get some groups and go through it, because I think it's very important to learn how to experience God. But anyway, as we were going through and we were talking, and different pastors were talking about different things and excited about what God's doing. Some are excited. They're all excited, but some of them are going through some tough times, some tough trials in their church and in their own life and in their health, with their health and different things. But somehow we got off on the subject of prayer. Now, Friday, as I was putting everything together, and I don't like when God does this to me. I really don't. I'm the kind of person who like to have things in order. I like to have things ready. I like to know I'm ready to go. And then I get this conviction about, no, that's not what I want you to preach on Sunday morning. I'm like, really, Lord? Really? Is this a trick box? What's going on here? So anyway, but thankfully there wasn't a whole lot of running around Friday to be done, even though we got out and played in the snow a little bit. But we're going to be talking about prayer today, and here's why. Through the time with the men, and then through Friday morning, through praying and getting ready to finalize the sermon that I did have, I was just convicted about, and this is sad on my behalf, not yours. This is not a conviction or a whatever to you. It's to me, because I'm the leader here. We're the leadership. But we're not really a praying church as a whole. Now, don't take offense to that. You may be a prayer warrior like no other. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about individuals. I'm talking about as a whole. I don't really think that we're a power, praying, trusting, believing church. Now, when I say that, I think what God was laying upon my heart is that we need to get more serious about praying as a collective body. Here's what happens with prayer. Many times, again, I may not be talking to you, but here's what happens many times with prayer. We wait until there's tragedy to send up our prayers and our requests and our whatever to the Lord, don't we? Many times. We've all been there. You know that. And so hopefully, we can become that group of people that doesn't wait for the bad, that we learn how to pray and praise in the good. We learn how to pray and praise when everything's fine. We learn how to pray and praise when things aren't quite as good as we'd like for them to be. And we learn how to pray and praise when things are terrible. Because at one point this year, we're all going to hit one of those, if not all of those, little sections that I just said.